Hey guys, my name's Jay, and this is Comic Vlog, and I'm going to be discussing the comic books that I've been reading this past Wednesday, and also I'm going to be discussing what's on my mind, and then on Friday I will go further into discussion on what I thought about the comic books that I read and any other comic book news that I have found interesting along the week. So, as you probably can wonder, I'm wearing a green hood, and that's because Arrow is playing right now on the CW, and so on Friday I will further discuss what I thought about Arrow and how I'm going to see if it passes the Smallville test because that's where it's supposed to be. It's not really supposed to be replacing Smallville because Arrow is supposed to be its own thing, but at the same time, it kind of is kind of like Smallville, but with a different Green Arrow than the Green Arrow that was on Smallville. So let's get started with the comic books. Well, let me take this hood off because it's a little warm. A little warm. All right, so this one. Speaking of Arrow, they have been giving this comic book right here, this free one. Let me just move this out. The free Arrow sneak preview. I thought it was pretty good. It was just showing how Oliver Queen was before he got stranded on that island. I like this new uniform. It's not, fluorescent green or different kind of green. It's more of a just a dark green. It makes him seem like he's a dark guy, but yet a cool badass at the same time. So this was good. All right, we got this. I've been waiting for this. This is the Return of the Joker, Batman issue number 13. It says Death in the Family on the side. And they got this cool little like side pocket thing where you open it up and you see Batman, but you close it up and it's Joker's face stapled together. And then on the back it shows you what all the comic books are have to do with the Death in the Family, which is kind of awesome. What DC's doing is they're not just putting it in like just Batman comic books, but they're stringing it along the whole Batman family, like Batgirl, Teen Titans, Nightwing. I believe they're gonna put it in the Outlaws, so I can't wait to discuss this further because this was pretty mind blowing. All right, and then also we have Batgirl with the issue 13. Same deal. I think this is going to be more of a devastating comic book because, as you can see, it's Batgirl in there, and she's a little angry and scared because now, since the New 52 universe, she's able to walk again. And thanks to this guy right here, he was the one that, if you read The Killing Joke, was the one that caused Batgirl to be in a wheelchair for a couple of years. So, this is going to be a very interesting one to read. Can't wait to read this one. And we also have the, I believe, final issue of X-Men versus the Avengers, which is also a start of a new series. So it's final issue, but issue one at the same time, because you can see that Cyclops is now defeated. I believe the Phoenix has left him or not. So I don't know. These all were. I stopped reading it for 2 issues because it kind of got a little tiring after a while, just seeing them actually just battle. But the story was good. But I mean, Cyclops, yeah, Cyclops needs to stop being such a bitch. Let's just put it bluntly. Men needs to stop being a bitch. That's all I'm saying. And the last one is the Ragers. This is where they have. This is where Beast Boy could be found in, and some of the outsiders, and yeah, some of the outsiders that were put into this group. If you have read the Teen Titans issue 10, I believe, where they all got sucked into a hall, not hall, but a hospital kind of place, and then put on these like Tron kind of outfits, and then told the battle between these guys, between the Ragers and Teen Titans and the Legion of Superheroes. So I don't know. These have been okay. It's been, it's not really piquing my interest, but it's interesting to read. So go ahead and read this if you haven't. So yeah, we'll be talking about those more on Friday. I'm gonna read all of these tomorrow, and then give further discussion and review, as long as giving a review of Arrow. So that will be on Friday, Friday's next comic vlog. But tonight I also want to discuss some, a lot of us do it. We're human. When we see something, we automatically just want to judge it, want to, find find stuff that's weird about it, or what's wrong about it, or what's cool about it. So, I've been on the internet and poking around on the Facebook and finding that there's a page where this girl, she's very interested in comic books and everything, but I think she's just cool. She's just being herself, but a lot of Facebook naysayers have been poking fun at her and, calling her profession at not a profession, and that, but what I'm basically saying, that there are still bullies out there for and all sorts, which is not really, you would think it'd be done by now with, being 2012 and everyone should be understanding. It's not really that way. I mean, I believe Matt Smith, the current Doctor Who, put it as, if everyone can live like it's Comic-Con in San Diego, then the world would be a lot better place. And that's true. I mean, if we all just saw each other for who we were instead of what we do, or what we like, or how we act, and, that would probably be a much better world than going, you like comic books. Why, there's so much better other things to do than read comic books. Or, you like dancing. Why are you dancing? Why don't you get a real job? That kind of stuff. For me personally, I know that I'm weird. I pretty much found that I knew I was going to be weird for, pretty much most of my life, which is fine. I'm totally fine with being weird. I mean, I think being weird is more extravagant and more cooler than trying to be normal. I mean, who's normal these days? I mean, no one really knows what normal is. I mean, you could say you're normal, but you know that you like some weird thing in some aspect. But I don't know. I just think that when you have a social site that's supposed to bring people together and check out cool things, or, see how people are doing all around the world, it shouldn't be at the it shouldn't people shouldn't go straight into like judging people for what they love to do, what they're passionate about doing, or what they just love reading, or love watching, or love playing, or love wearing. Everyone is their own person, and we should accept that for who they are, not not why they are. So leave me any comments that you want to leave, and I will see you guys on Friday. All right, take care.